Hello guys and welcome to Kara SAT Tutoring, the only tutoring in the world that provides free, high quality SAT tutoring to low income students. If you're a low income student watching this video, click on the link in the description below, and if you qualify for the guidelines, you will get a SAT tutor from Kara Tutoring. Our tutors are global and they're available 24/7, and moreover the average score, SAT score for our tutors is 1500. So go on the link below, check if you comply for the guidelines. If you do, you'll be set with the SAT tutor. Today's video is just gonna be about like a simple basic video. It's just like to give you a refresher about linear equations. And we're not gonna do really something really difficult today. It's gonna be a short, sweet video. So just to watch it quickly and kind of get like a refresher. So the topics we're going to discuss in this video are going to be coordinate systems, points, and quadrants. So let's get to it. So what you're seeing in front of you right now is what is called a coordinate system. And a coordinate system is you have a y-axis and an x-axis, and in this axis you have certain points, and these points showcase how far you are away from the center point right here. And the center point is called the origin. So this point right here, it's called the origin. So an origin is where it's 0, 0. So you're not moving any in the x direction, any in the y direction. So this is the coordinate grid, and this is where most of the linear equations happens in the SAT. Now, what happens if you see something like 3, 4, or 5, 6? What do these things mean? Well, these are what we call coordinates. So the first letter is always the x coordinate, and the second letter is always the y coordinate. So the first is the x, the second is y. And the way you can think about this is, this is the analogy I use, like an airplane. It goes on the ground first and then starts to lift up. So in that same way, the x has to come first, or you can just think of alphabetically. X comes before y. So when you see, let's say 3, 4, what does that mean? Well, first, like we said before, you go 3 units in the x direction. So 3 units here would be, so you would go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you're not done here yet. You're not done here. You have to go 4 up. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from there you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is that point right there. 3, 4. So same thing for 5, 6. So we will go 5 units. So we just go 4. So 2 more units. Then 3. So 5. And then we would go 6. So we could go 6 units up. And that point right there, it's a small point, but that point right there is 5, 6. Now we're gonna discuss. So now you guys know what points are and coordinate systems are. Now we're just gonna quickly discuss. Quadrants. So if you guys know, quadrilaterals are boxes, rectangle, square, all those things. So quadrants are the same thing. There are these boxes, these spaces, blocks on the coordinate system, and there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them in a coordinate system, and each one of them has unique properties. You have quadrant 1, so this is this space right here, and the unique property about this one is that every x value, so all x coordinates in this quadrant, so in this area of the coordinate graph, are all positive. And the same thing for y values, that all y coordinates, all y coordinates in this are all positive. So that's the big thing about this one. Next, this is a counterclockwise fashion. We always go in a counterclockwise fashion. So now we have Q2, and This is that. So this is quadrant 2 right here, and then this one, all the x coordinates are always negative. All the y coordinates are always positive. So that's the thing here, that you'll have -2, 0, and you should be if you have -2, 5, that's automatically in quadrant 2. Okay, quadrant 3. This is this box right here, and in this one, I'm gonna use a little bit of so all the x coordinates are always negative. They're all negative. And all the y coordinates are also all negative. So -4, -5, that's in quadrant 3. And the last one we have is quadrant 4. And this one, all the x's, all the x coordinates are always positive, and all the y coordinates are always negative. And so these are the quadrants in the coordinate system, and you should know the characteristics. Now we'll just do a quick recap, and by quick recap, we're actually adding something new here, where what we're gonna do is we're gonna test your skills. We're going to test your skills. So I'm on the screen. In a couple of seconds, you will see a couple of questions that are gonna test what you kind of learned in this video today. So the first question is draw 5, 6 and 10, 18. Okay. Number 2, I want you to do, so this is a 4-part question. Okay. This is a 4-part, and answers will be in the description below, by the way. 4-part question. Just have to tell me which coordinates you think, which quadrant are these coordinates in. Okay, that's the first one. That's the second one. That's that, and then finally we have. So answers will be posted down. Again, this is Kara Tutoring, providing free SAT tutoring for low-income students. If you're a low-income student, just head out to the description and link in the description below and see if you comply to the guidelines. And if you do, you're gonna get free tutoring. Our average score for tutors is 1,500, so you're guaranteed that you're getting high expertise and quality. And we're also worldwide, so any part of the region watching this, we'll get you there, or we'll try to get you if you're if you're Siberia or something like that. But you get the point. This is Kara Tutoring, guys. I hope you have a nice day. Practice these questions, answer in the description below, and we'll see you later.